Activities Complex here at Staley High School. My name is Jake Ballou, and I am here to bring you this gem of a game this Thursday night against Lee Summit West and the Staley Falcons. Not the usual setup for a high school football game, but nonetheless, it is Thursday night lights thanks to the possibility of severe weather on its way tomorrow night. As many of you probably remember, last season, these two teams met for the first time since that 73-72 8-overtime victory for Staley, which led us to winning the state title in 2011. This game is bringing some of the same vibes as it did last season, as Staley comes in undefeated and Lee Summit West comes in at 3-1. But nonetheless, both teams still dominating their opponents so far this season. As Staley, you may remember Staley actually leading that game last year in the fourth quarter, 17-8. But as we all remember, Lee Summit West came back and scored 13 unanswered points to end up winning that game. Both teams do come in looking very different this year, and I know that these Falcons are absolutely hungry to beat these Titans on their home turf. With that being said, emotions are going to be flying high tonight as Staley will be without a few of their starters tonight. Number 99, Alex Patillo, is out tonight, who is the starting senior defensive lineman, and number 53, Caleb Taylor, will also be out tonight with a broken toe and a bruised tailbone, also on the starting defensive line, leaving only Marwan Kirkwood as the only starting senior defensive lineman tonight for this Black Death defense. And on the offensive side of the ball, we will see running back number 25, Koa Grace, back in the backfield tonight for the Falcons, and Staley will also be without two of their starting offensive linemen, and number 55, Phil Mengold, who is out with a broken finger, and Dayton Schaefer, who went down last week against Park Hill South with a torn ACL, a damaged meniscus, and a damaged LCL. Best of wishes on his recovery this season. Dayton will be out the rest of the season as he will have surgery on that leg. I had the chance to ask Dayton how he feels about his situation and being out the rest of the season as a senior. He told me it's a very unfortunate situation, but I'm just glad to be here with the guys every day, cheering them on and being the best teammate as I possibly can. So obviously some big holes to fill for Staley on both sides of the ball, but as Coach Light always says, strength in numbers. And that is what we are going to see this week from this Falcons team. They are going to face adversity, and they will have to overcome against Lee Summit West, against this Lee Summit West team who is very good. It's the Staley's second Class 6 opponent so far this season, as they beat Lee Summit a few weeks ago. This Staley offense continuing its quick strike ability in the passing game with number 1 Ramon Shelton leading not only the way for this Falcons offense, but for the whole state of Missouri, with 29 receptions for 488 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 122 yards per game, and an average of 16.8 yards per reception. But as well, as we all know, a wide receiver can't put up those type of numbers without a quarterback giving him the opportunities. And number 12, Dawson Parks, is doing just that for Ramon, as he currently is in third place in the state of Missouri among quarterbacks through 4 games with 827 yards, 10 total touchdowns, 1 interception, 206.8 yards per game, and a 65.8 completion percentage. Last week, those two added their totals as Dawson added 232 yards, 4 touchdowns, and Ramon handed it in his performance card with 6 receptions for 144 yards and 3 touchdowns. Those two have worked together since freshman year and every day in practice since. And those two, let me tell you, make up quite the dynamic duo in the passing game and a big headache for defensive coordinators. As I mentioned earlier, this game is being moved to today to avoid weather tomorrow night, as that decision was made around 2 p.m. Wednesday afternoon. I asked Coach Light today how he feels about tonight, with the game getting moved up a day, and his response was, "We're ready, no question." Very short and sweet and to the point for Coach Light. He's got his players fired up and ready for this game, as these Falcons are ready to take flight with the Titans and give them a little sweet revenge from last year. Emotions will be flying high out there tonight for these Falcons, and I am ready to see how they respond against yet a very good Lee Summit West team. Well, the stage is set here tonight, as this should be a good one. I can't wait, as we are just moments away from kickoff here. The current weather temperature here at the DAC is 72 degrees, and there is a 10% chance of rain later in the night, but hopefully that will hold off, as Staley does want to get this game in, and as I mentioned before, everybody is hungry to beat this Titans team who did beat them in a not a fun way last year. Down on the field, we just had the coin toss. The Falcons won the toss. They have deferred the kick to the second half. They will kick to start this game and receive the ball second half. We are just under a minute left here before kickoff, as both teams do look very fired up for this one. It is country night here at the District Activities Complex, and the student section is bringing that in full effect tonight, even on a Thursday night. Falcons fans do not disappear. Your starting defense for the Staley Falcons tonight is Nick Wright will be back on the defensive end. Miles Howard will be at nose guard. Mason Keever will be at defensive tackle. And Marwan Kirkwood will be the other defensive end. As we move into the linebacker spots, we got Dominique Lyons at outside linebacker, Hayden Gregg at middle linebacker, and Braden Robertson at outside linebacker. We have David Lewis as our free safety and Cade Coons as our strong safety. As that ball is kicked off and fielded by the Titans, there is a flag on the play, but he will be taken down right around the 30-yard line by the Falcons. You check our flag. It is going to be holding against the Titans. So not the way the Titans anticipated that opening kickoff, but nonetheless, it is a great start for this Falcons team as the defense does make its way onto the field for Staley. They have given up an average of 13.25 points per game so far. So a pretty good defensive team. Like I said, some holes to fill up front, but nonetheless, I feel like those seniors that are starting tonight are up to the task as we will see our first snap in this game. Lee Summit West takes the handoff. RPO action. It's going to be caught, but it will be good for a gain of about 6 or 7 on the catch and throw. Colby Baguette on the catch for the Titans. Will be 2nd and 2 from the 25-yard line. Titans hand the ball off, and he is going to be stuffed right at the line of scrimmage by number 10, Marwan Kirkwood. Nice play there by Marwan, getting through and stopping the run. Like I said, this defensive line for the Falcons is going to have to play outstanding tonight, as they do have those holes up front. But they are for sure up to the task as we come in at 3rd and 2 for the Titans. Titans looking to pass. That pass is going to be completed out to the edge, and he will get the first down all the way down right around the 40-yard line for the Titans. He was wide open there. Great play design by the Titans. This Falcons defense is going to have to play tough tonight, as I've mentioned already a couple of times tonight. But I like the fact that they've gotten a 3rd down this first drive, so there is promise here. Lee Summit West is going to hand the ball off out to the outside, looking for the outside, but he's not going to be able to get out there. Will be good for a gain of maybe 1. Marwan Kirkwood on the stop again for the Falcons. Will be 2nd down and 9 from the Titans' 38-yard line with 10:15 remaining in the first quarter. Titans 2 running back set, 2 wide receivers. Pressure on the quarterback. He escapes. He's looking downfield. Ball falls incomplete. There is a flag on the play. Looks like it might be against the Falcons. Never mind. It is holding against the Titans. That will push them back. So a couple of holding penalties for the Titans, as they are also facing some adversity. Like I said, both teams looking very different, and those injuries for the Falcons have made this defense look even more different than it was last year. But nonetheless, Staley's defense still probably one of the best defenses in the state of Missouri, as Lee Summit West gets lined up for the 2nd and 19 from their own 28-yard line. Takes the snap, looking deep. That ball is going to be incomplete. Great coverage there on the play by number 3, Jalen Newberry. Trevor Cardell, the intended receiver on that last play. It will bring up 3rd down and 19 from the Titan 28-yard line. So very good starting way to start this game for the Falcons defense. Give up 1st down, but looking strong here after that holding penalty, as Lee Summit West is in 2 wide receiver set to each side. Number 4 looking to pass, looking around, scrambling Marwan, pressuring Hayden Gregg, bringing the pressure. He's going to look downfield. That ball is going to fall incomplete, though, as the Falcons do stop them, and they will get off the field here. The Lee Summit West Titans will bring on the punting unit, as that does bring up 4th down and 19. Number 8, David Brooks, back deep to receive for the Falcons. That was a pretty good defensive possession for the Falcons as they got off the field here, as that punt is away, and it will be dropped down, but fielded by number 8, David Brooks, right at the 38-yard line of the Falcons. As this Staley offense, led by number 1, Ramon Shelton, and number 12, Dawson Parks, makes its way back onto the field for its first possession of this game. I feel like they are looking to get a hot start and hold off this Titans defense, as they are one of the better defenses they will face all season. Number 24, Joey Derringer in motion. Dawson Parks looking to pass. That ball is deflected by number 90 at the line, so it will bring up 2nd and 10 from the Falcons' 38-yard line with 9:34 remaining in the first quarter. Dawson Parks with Ramon Shelton and Trevor Dusenberry out to his left. Jared Neal and Joey in motion. Handoff to number 5, Dermont Marshall. Will be a nice little run there by Dermont. Pick up some good yardage to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. Official timeout on the field. Third down and 6 for the Falcons from their own 43-yard line. Falcons need a 1st down here. He's got Ramon Shelton out to his left. Ramon in motion. Pass out to his right to DeMont. It is good for a Falcon 1st down. Nice play design there for the Falcons as they do pick up that 1st down. And Koa Grace checks back into the game for Dermont. That last play got the Falcons all the way into Titan territory at the Titan 47-yard line. Falcons in hurry up. Dawson takes the snap, does run the ball for about 3 or 4 yards. Dawson, very mobile, able to throw and run the ball as he's showcased so far this season. Will be 2nd down and 6 for the Falcons. Dawson rolling out to his left, looking to pass. That ball is going to be picked off by number 28 of Lee Summit West. And he will be tackled at their Titan 40-yard line as he was hit kind of hard, but nonetheless, Dawson picked off on the play for only his 2nd interception so far this season. And we'll see the Falcon defense again, who will need to get another stop as they want to stand up against this Titan offense. Not really sure what Dawson's read there was on that play, as he was pretty heavily covered. Nonetheless, Titan offense, shotgun formation, another pass out to his left, but not going to be a gain of much as he is tackled right down at the line of scrimmage. Will be 2nd down and 10 for the Titans as they are in hurry up offense again as they hand the ball off. Oh, nope, quarterback keeps himself as he has some space. He's going to get out to the outside, and Falcons missed a few tackles as he runs back across the field, and David Lewis chasing him down, finally pushed out of bounds all the way down to the Staley 3-yard line. First and goal for the Titans. Again, Lee Summit in this hurry-up offense. 3 wide receivers set out to number 4's left, 1 out to his right. Handoff up the middle. And are they going to mark him short? They will, just short of the goal line. Number 2 on the carry for the Lee Summit Titans will bring up 2nd and goal. 7:30 remaining in this first quarter. That ball is right at the goal line as the Titans try to punch this in for 6. Handoff again. No, quarterback keeper will be denied again. Staley defense holding strong here on the goal line. As Miles Howard checks into the game for the Falcons. 3rd and goal with 7 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Number 14 for the Titans coming off the field. Big 3rd down. Titans look like they're going to run up and just snap this ball. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to get into the end zone for a Lee Summit West touchdown. Number 81, Cole Stewart, on for the extra point for the Titans. His kick is no good. So the score will be 6-0 Lee Summit West. As we will get another crack at the Staley offense, who has scored an average of 40.5 points per game so far. So comparing on paper, this Staley team looks very hard to beat. Offense scoring 40 points, defense only giving up 13 points. You can do that every game. You will be very hard to beat as Lee Summit West prepares to kick this ball off. Got David Brooks and Koa Grace back deep to receive this kickoff for the Falcons. Kick is away. It will be fielded. It'll be taken. He's got some space. Breaking through. Stays on his feet. So a nice little return there for the Falcons. Gives some momentum as he did get all the way up to the 40-yard line. David Brooks on the return. Very good return there for the Falcons. Like I've said earlier, these Falcons are very fired up to play this game. Even with it getting moved up, they are ready to have a chance to beat the Lee Summit West team. And if you ask me, I think they have a very good shot as long as they do play to their full potential, even with some of their key players being out this game. Dawson Parks in the shotgun for the Falcons. He's going to run up the middle himself. He's going to just get a few yards on the carry. Dawson Parks in shotgun formation. Second down and 8. As there is a flag on the play. Looks like a false start. Yes, a false start on the Falcons, as that will back them up. Lee Summit Staley in shotgun formation. Rahman out to his right. Same play, looks like, for the Falcons. Handed off up the middle for the Falcons. Not going to get much. A gain of maybe 2 yards. Dermont on that last play, last carry for the Falcons, as Fabian McLeod and Koa Grace check into the game for Staley. Third down, 11 for the Falcons from their own 41-yard line with 5:40 remaining in this first quarter. Dawson Parks in shotgun, going to roll out to his right, looking back left. Ball's caught by Fabian, but going to be not for a lot here, as that will bring up fourth down, and the Falcons will bring on the punting unit. So like I said, Falcons are facing a little bit of adversity so far this game, unable to get any drive started on offense so far. Defense held itself on that first drive. Last drive, Lee Summit West got a little bit of a break there, as Dawson's punt is away, and it will bounce out of bounds. Nice punt there by Dawson. Bounced all the way down inside the 5-yard line, right at the 2, as that is where the Titans will take possession. So that was an absolute great punt there for the Falcons. Dawson Parks can do it all, punt and kick, as he is the Staley Falcons punter. Titans will be taking over this ball with 5:19 remaining in the first quarter. They are up 6-0. Lee Summit West passing the ball to their own end zone. The ball is going to be caught by number 2, and he will be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Will bring up 2nd and 10 for this Titans defense. Dom Lyons on the tackle. Second down and 8 from the Titan 4-yard line with 4:50 remaining in this first quarter. Number 4, Sammy Cooper in shotgun formation as he hands the ball up the middle. And again, looks to be good for a gain of about 2. Falcons defense in a good spot here to stop them on 3rd down and 6. Great chance for this Falcons defense to get this momentum back, possibly get great field position for their offense. Lee Summit West takes a little pitch outside, trying to get around the edge. He does gain some yardage, but will not be enough for the first down, as it will bring up 4th down, and the Titans will bring on their punting unit. It will be 4th and 2 from their own 10-yard line. So, again, a chance for the defense to get off the field and give their offense some momentum, and they were up to the challenge, and they did it, as we will see a punt coming from Lee Summit West. David Brooks back deep to receive for the Falcons. That punt is away as it's almost blocked. I think it was tipped, and that will take a Falcon bounce, and it will be fielded all the way at the Lee Summit West 30-yard line as the Falcons will take possession. So great starting field position. Like I said, great opportunity, and Falcons took full advantage of it as they did get in there on that punt. So hopefully they will be able to get a drive going here and maybe take back this lead, as Lee Summit West is up 6-0 with 3:44 remaining in this fourth quarter. Dawson leads his offense back out there on the field. Number 25, Koa Grace, in the backfield with him. Jonathan Wyckoff and Rahman. It's going to be a little sweep to Rahman as he gets out to the outside, but he will be pushed out of bounds as he does take a little bit of a big hit out there on the Lee Summit West sideline. Huge first down for the Falcons. That play worked last week coming out of halftime against Park Hill South, and they have pulled it out here again. Rahman is like you get him out there in space, and it's like he gets shot out of a cannon. He is so fast as Dawson lines his offense up here for a 1st and goal with 3:36 in this first quarter. Trevor Dusenberry in motion, hands off to number 25, Koa Grace. Good for a couple. As Joey Derringer checks out of this game. Dawson in shotgun formation again. Rahman Shelton in the backfield with him again. And it looks, there is a flag on the play. False start on the Falcons, as that is not what the Falcons intended there on that play at all. But like I said, young players starting out there on this offensive line, not used to getting first-team reps under these Thursday night lights, I should say. As it will be 2nd and 12 from the Titan 12-yard line. Dawson shotgun formation. Rahman in motion. Fake handoff. Dawson going to take it himself, but he's not going to be able to gain much. That will bring up 3rd and 12 from the Titan 12-yard line. Staley need to come up with something here to get this first down. Drive started out so good with that sweep out to Rahman. Maybe run that play again. That play seems to work every time. Number 24, Joey Derringer in motion. Dawson takes the snap. Pass will be incomplete. We'll bring up 4th down and 12 from the Titan through 12-yard line. And the Falcons will bring on the field goal unit. Number 17, Braden Walker, to kick this field goal. Number 12, Dawson Parks on the hold. Braden's kick is blocked. So Falcons are denied points again. as the Falcons defense takes the field again. Again, deep in Titan territory for the Falcons to take Titans to take possession. Last time, defense stopped them and forced a punt. Offense just unable to take advantage. But another chance for this defense to maybe push them back and get the ball back again inside Titan territory. Titans in shotgun formation. Empty backfield. Going to be a little touch pass, as what a great read there by number 50, Hayden Gregg, as he was not fooled at all by that play. Hayden Gregg making plays. He had some huge sacks last week against Park Hill South. Again, another play. Lee Summit West, huge hit there on that quick pass. Lee Summit West does like to run a lot of RPO action. That was a big hit there. Hayden Gregg again making the tackle, I should say forcing the incompletion, as he did lay a big hit on Joey Baguette for the Lee Summit West Titans. Titans in shotgun formation, one running back in the backfield for Sammy Cooper, quarterback for the Titans. Number 11 in motion, looking to pass. Nobody open. He's being chased down, but trying to escape. Stays on his feet, but he will be tackled for a... Looks like he just does get back to the line of scrimmage there. So Falcons need to be alert of number 4, Sammy Cooper, as he is quick on his feet and very mobile, very shifty, almost like a running back. As the Falcons again do force the punt. So defense doing their job so far, only surrendering those 6 points. David Brooks takes the ball, breaks a tackle, but unable to escape that swarm of Titan defenders on the punt. Falcons will take possession again inside Titan territory with 1:09 remaining in this first quarter. Titans lead this one 6-0. Falcons will come lead their offense back on the field with a 1st and 10 from the Titan 47-yard line. Dawson Parks in shotgun formation. Ramon Shelton out to his left. Going to hand it off up the middle. Good run on first down as they are pushing that pile. Great run and great offensive line movement by the Falcons. Mylan Mitchell, really should say the whole offense for the Falcons all got in on that run as they pushed him all the way good for a first down. It will be 1st and 10 Staley from the Titan 36 with 50 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Dawson again in shotgun formation. And we hand off up the middle again, but he's not going to be good for much, as the Titans number 8 helmet does come off. We'll have to come out for one play. Mylan Mitchell again on the carry for the Falcons. Mylan Mitchell, a very downhill running back, not afraid to just lay his shoulder into a defender. Number 1, Ramon Shelton in motion, just going to keep it himself by Dawson, and he fumbles the ball, and the Titans recover, and he is going down the sideline, being chased down by number 2, Trevor Dusenberry, but the Titans will take it all the way into the end zone for a Titan touchdown. Titans score that touchdown to make it 12 extra points to follow here with 4.7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Number 81's kick is up and good this time, as that will make the score 13-0 Titans. Not the way the Falcons anticipated this game starting, but as I mentioned in my opener, Falcons are going to face this adversity this game, and they know that. They prepared for that all week. Coach Light told me that when I talked to him this afternoon. So they will have to see how they respond, as the team is very young. They do have seniors all over the field, but still young in very various places. As number 22, Fabian McLeod and Koa Grace are back deep to receive for the Falcons. David Brooks and Mylan Mitchell are also back there, as the Falcons will receive this kick with 4.7 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 81 kicks this ball off into the corner, and it will go out of bounds. So there's a start for the Falcons, as they will get the ball all the way up to their own 40. So again, momentum swings so far going towards Lee Summit West. But Staley is has a good opportunity here to get some more momentum. Let's try to score a touchdown to make it a one-possession game. Titans will re-kick the ball now. So number 81 on to kick this ball off again, as the Titans will be re-kicking. Again, number 22, Fabian McLeod, number 25, Koa Grace, along with David Brooks, number 8, and number 6, Mylan Mitchell, back deep to receive for the Falcons. As number 81 kicks this ball away, squib kick. It's going to be touched by number 24, Joey Derringer, but will go out of bounds. So a break there for the Falcons. But will get the ball right around the same spot as they would have got it on the last kick. So a little summary of offensive drive so far for Staley. No points. Great opportunity to score inside Titan territory the last couple drives. Just unable to complete the drive inside the red zone, as they are down 13-0 with 1.9 seconds remaining in this first quarter. First and 10, Falcons from their own 32-yard line. The ball is batted down again by number 90. As that does conclude the first quarter of play here at the DAC here at Staley High School. The Titans lead 13-0. And here we go. Start of the second quarter. Dawson leads his offense onto the field. Falcons 2nd and 10. Dawson looking to pass down the field to Ramon, but will be overthrown as they had 3 guys on Ramon that time. As with a dominant performance the last 4 weeks, teams starting to figure out the deep threat that Ramon is, as the Titans did have 3 defensive backs on him that play. We'll bring up 3rd down and 10 from the Falcon 32-yard line. Dawson in shotgun formation, motioning number 25, Koa Grace. Dawson takes the ball himself. Will be good for about a gain of 1. As the Titans force the punt again. So far, no movement by this Falcon defense doing most of the heavy lifting, giving the offense great starting field position. Staley just unable to take advantage of it. Dawson's punt is away. High kick that will bounce. Take a Staley bounce all the way inside the Lee Summit West 35-yard line. Ball will be spotted at the 34. 24-yard line of the Titans. That is where the Titans will take possession. 1st and 10. Titans with 11:10 remaining in this first half of play. Titans lead 13-0. Titans in shotgun formation. Empty backfield for Sammy Cooper as he takes the snap, looking to pass. The ball will be deflected by number 18, Cade Coons. A late flag comes in. Not really sure what that is about. If they're going to call pass interference on us, that is looked to be a clean play to me. As that is the call, I don't see how that was pass interference. But okay, wow. I guess that's why I'm up here and not on the field in a zebra outfit. A little bit of a break, if you ask me, for the Titans as they do get a first down. Will be first down at 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Number 4 takes the snap. Touch pass. Number 19 15 tries to get out to the outside, but to no avail, as it is only good for a gain of about a yard. 2nd and 9 from the Titan 40-yard line. Titans again, shotgun formation. 1 running back in the backfield. Takes the snap, looking. We got a speed option play to number 2, who is very speedy. Tries to get out to the outside for a few yards. Nick Wright on the stop, pushed him out of bounds for the Falcons. Right at the Titan 42-yard line. Will be 3rd and 7. Titans again in shotgun formation. Run 1 running back set, 3 wide receivers out to his left. Rolling to his left, looking to pass the ball. Would be caught by number 15, tackled at the 50. But will be good for another Titan first down. Number 4, Sammy Cooper in the shotgun, empty backfield. Motions number 2 into the backfield now. Takes a snap, going to be handoff. And he will be knocked down, kind of ran into his own player as Marwan Kirkwood busted through the line. Pushed the offensive lineman into number 2. And now all of a sudden there's another late flag. But looks to be going against Lee Summit West. There was a little bit of chirping. Motions, like I said earlier, flying high. Officials having a talk with some players up front for both teams. Sportsmanship is a big part of this game that Misha, the Missouri State High School Activities Association, is a big activist of. Still waiting for our call. A personal foul on the Titans. As that will back them up. So, big break as a little bit of misconduct by the Lee Summit West Titans come back to bite them, as now they are far away from the first down marker, as it is 2nd and 26 from the Titan 34-yard line. Sammy Cooper in shotgun formation, 1 running back set. Via direct snap to number 2. He tries to get out to the edge, but not going to be for a gain. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Great read there by that Falcon defense. Coach Crutcher is doing everything he can each and every week to prepare this Black Death defense, as the Staley defense likes to be called, to read plays like that and be ready for any situation, as they are one of the best defenses in Missouri as they get ready for this 3rd down and 28 from the Titan 32-yard line. Sammy Cooper back to pass, pump fakes, rolling out. Number 10, Marwan, in pursuit, as he does just get out of bounds. Forced out of bounds by a couple of Staley Falcons on the play. Will bring up 4th down, and the Titans bring out the punting unit. So another stop for this Falcon defense, as they have only surrendered 6 points thus far. The other touchdown for the Titans was a defensive touchdown on a fumble by Dawson Parks. The 4th and 29 for the Titans. It looks like we have a offsides, no, false start looks to be the call on the Titans, as that will push them deeper into their own territory. So, and again, more opportunities for the Staley offense to take advantage of. Confusion here for the Falcons. They got a couple other players on the field. Confusion seems to be taken care of. 4th and 34 from the Titan 26-yard line. David Brooks back deep to receive for the Falcons. Almost gets there. Will be fair caught, but dropped by number 8, David Brooks. Does have a, but does manage to recover that ball. Does take a little bit of a shot at the end of that play, as there is a flag down on the field. Tried to fair catch it. Ball carried over his head. It's a hard play looking up in the lights. Ball coming down like that. And let's check our call. Looks to be delay a game against the Falcons for not exactly sure what the call was for delay a game, but nonetheless, Falcons fans very unhappy with that call, as the Falcons have 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line with 9:01 remaining in this first quarter. Dawson takes a snap under pressure, is hit as he throws, and it is picked off by the Titans and returned for another Lee Summit West touchdown, as that will make the score 19-0 Titans. So a couple of mistakes have hurt the Staley offense so far. Both mistakes. Dawson has only thrown 1 interception so far this season, has thrown 2 already in this game, and already has a fumble, as 2 turnovers by Dawson himself have led to 2 touchdowns for this Titans defense, who looks to be very dominating so far. Another flag on the play, as it was delay a game against the Titans this time. Number 81 on for the extra point to make this 20-0 lead for the Titans, with 8:53 remaining in this first half of play. His kick is up. It is good. 20-0 Lee Summit West. So far, we've seen the Staley offense have a little bit of struggle. Not something we've seen in the first 4 weeks of the season from the Staley offense, as they've been unable to move the ball against this looks to be very tough Lee Summit West defense. And they are in a adversity situation, looking to respond. Going to have to be in a big way, as they are down 20 points with 8:53 remaining in this first half, as they are on to receive this kick from the Titans. Number 81's kick is away. It is kicked into the corner, will be fielded for a touchback, and Staley will get the ball at their own 20-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 Falcons. So Falcons looking to turn their offensive woes around here, as 3 turnovers have come back to bite them, 2 of them turning into big defensive touchdowns against the Titans. For the Titans, excuse me. As Dustin Parks is in shotgun formation. Number 1, Ramon in motion, as he's just a decoy, as they hand the ball off up the middle for a gain of a few yards. Number 25, Koa Grace on the carry for the Falcons. Brings up 2nd and 8 from the Falcons' own 22-yard line. Ramon Shelton in motion again, runs the sweep play. This time, not fooled this Titans defense, as Ramon takes a little bit of a shot on the play. Lee Summit West not fooled that time. will be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 from Staley's own 24-yard line. Ramon Shelton in motion. Cole Grace in the backfield. Dawson takes a snap. Short pass to Jared O'Neal, intended for Jared O'Neal. Ball falls incomplete, dangerously incomplete, as Titans almost had another interception. As that will bring on the punting unit again for the Falcons. Number 2. Number 2, Taylor Wilson, back deep to receive this punt for the Titans. A junior running back, 5'7", 160, very speedy as he's showcased so far in this game. Dawson punts that ball away. Will take a little bit of a Staley bounce all over it, and will be downed at the Titans' own 36-yard line. Flag on the play. False start on the Titans. As there is a 5-yard penalty. Will be 1st and 15 for the Titans from their own 31-yard line with 7:28 remaining in this first half. Titans lead 20-0. Number 4 fakes the handoff, looking to run, escapes, a couple tackles. Marwan Kirkwood on the tackle, brought down right at the 50. Good for a New Summit West first down. Another handoff up the middle. Number 2, good for a gain of about 5. Miles Howard on that last tackle. 2nd and 5 from the Staley Falcon 45-yard line with 6:50 remaining in this first half of play. Sammy Cooper in shotgun formation. One running back set. Fake pitch with the handoff to number 2. Breaks free, but tackled down by number 9, Nick Wright. This game so far not going the way the Falcons want it to. Sammy Cooper in shotgun formation for the Titans. Number 2, Taylor Wilson in the backfield with him. Takes a snap, going to be another handoff. Gets through the line. Looks like to be good for a gain of about 9. Will be 2nd and 1 for the Titans. Dominique Lyons on the tackle for the Falcons on that last play. Both teams getting signals from the sideline as the Titans line up and again in shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers out to his right, 1 out to his left. And another handoff as he is hit immediately by number 50, Hayden Gregg. Another big play. He had those 2 big plays in that first quarter. It was a loss of 1 on that last play. It will be 3rd and 3 from the Falcon 24-yard line with 5:20 remaining in this first half of play. So Falcons defense looking to stand tall here. Hopefully force this Titans offense to a field goal. Sammy Cooper in shotgun formation. It'll be a fake handoff pass out to his right, and he is stopped behind the line for a Titan loss on the play. Pass was completed to Trevor Cardell. Nick Wright on the tackle. Official timeout. There is a flag on the play, so a lot happening on the last play. Titans wanted a flag for, I think they wanted a face mask or a horse collar call. And there's a flag on the play. I didn't see anything, but there is a flag, and at least Summit West did want a flag. We will check our flag here in a second as the officials are conferring about what exactly this flag is for. Looks to be unsportsmanlike conduct against the Falcons. So very un-Staley-like here for this Falcon defense. As there is a lot of chirping going on, I'm sure, between both sides. As, like I said, Staley wants to beat this team so bad, as they came back. At least Summit West did come back and beat them last year. And so far at home, this game so far, the Falcons are down 20-0. So emotions getting the best to the Staley defense on that last play. The Titans come back out in shotgun formation. 2 running backs set in the backfield. Sammy takes a snap, low snap, handoff to the outside. He will be tackled down short of the goal line. But yet again, Summit West offense looks to be firing on all cylinders, and with a couple key players missing for this Falcons defense, it is looking like a possible another touchdown for this Titans defense if they come to the line quickly. And they snap the ball, and Sammy's just going to take it himself, and he's going to get into the end zone for another Lee Summit West touchdown. That last touchdown makes the score 26-0 with 4:15 remaining in this first half. Looks like the Titans are going to go for 2 here to make it a 4-possession game. Score 4 touchdowns to tie. Ball picked off by number 9, Nick Wright. Great play as the Titans tried to set up a screen. And the Titans are denied that 2-point conversion, as the score will stay 26 Titans Falcons 0 with 4:15 left in this first half. So great stop there to not let the Titans convert on that 2-point conversion, as the Falcons very easily could have just said, here, I'll just let you guys walk in the end zone for 2. But no, Falcons looking to not just give up yet, as a lot of teams now may be what is kicking in, but so far Falcons not looking to give up on this game, as they are very much capable. I believe they are very much capable of coming back in this game. It's just going to take the whole team and a little bit more consistency from this offense, as they have been incapable of really starting and sustaining a drive as that kick is away, but whistles are blown. kick. So whistles were blown. Looks to be officials conferring on the field. Just a re-kick here. Number 81 set to kick this ball away for the Titans. Falcons offense getting ready to take the field again. Desperately in need of at least a field goal on this drive. That kick is away. Into the corner again, will be caught in the end zone by number 2, Fabian McLeod, for a touchback. Falcons will start this drive 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. 4:15 left in this first half of play. The Titans lead 26, Staley 0. Dawson Parks leads his offense back onto the field. Takes a snap, handoff to number 5, Dermont. Not going to be a gain of much. A gain of 2 on the last play for the Falcons. 2nd and 8 from the Falcons' 22-yard line. 3:45 remaining in this first half of play. Dawson takes a snap, rolling, looking for number 22. Fabian McLeod breaks a tackle. Doesn't get much more after that broken tackle. And a 4 on that last play. This is 3rd and 4 from the Falcons' 26-yard line. Falcons really need to just get this 4 yards, get a first down, get some momentum back on this offensive side of the ball, as they have been unable to move the ball at all so far this game. Run up the middle. Nice run there by Dermont. Stays on his feet. Is good for a first down, so they got the 4 and much more. So great way to start this drive. Like I said, Falcons just desperate need to at least get 3 on this drive. Just to say they've scored in this first half, give them a little bit, keep their heads held high for this first half to start the second half. There's another handoff. Good for a gain of about 1. Another flag on the play. A lot of chirping going down in this field, and it looks to be against the Titans again, as both teams are talking it up in between plays after tackles. It is unsportsmanlike conduct against the Titans. So march that ball forward for the Falcons, as that will give them another first down. So Falcons hopefully able to take advantage of mistakes here by the Titans. So far unable to, so far in this first half, but hopefully starting here, they are able to start taking advantage of these mistakes against these type of teams like Lee Summit West. These are the type of mistakes you have to capitalize on the offensive side of the ball. As another handoff to Dermont, but won't be for anything. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Will be 2nd and 10 from the Titan 46-yard line with 2:25 left in this first half of play. Falcons on the move thanks to a first down by Dermont Marshall and a unsportsmanlike conduct on the Titans, as Dawson Parks in shotgun formation. Ramon Shelton in motion. Dawson takes a snap, looking towards Ramon. Not open, flushed out of the pocket. The ball is thrown away, as Dawson was knocked down on that last play. Coach Light having a little bit of a talk there with number 44, Jared Neal, as he walks back into the huddle. As it will be 3rd and 10 with 2:02 remaining in this first half from the Titan 46-yard line. And the Falcons will call timeout with 2:02 remaining in this first half. As we near halftime, it has been a first half dominated by these Lee Summit West Titans. And a game so far to forget for the Falcons. Not the way Coach Light and his players spoke of this game, as they were very much prepared and ready to have a chance to go back out and get revenge against this Lee Summit West team who beat them last year. So definitely second half will be one to watch to see how these Falcons respond against adversity. Hopefully able to come down here, at least get a field goal, best case scenario, a touchdown in this first half, only being down by a few touchdowns. And they do get the kick, they do get the ball to start the second half. So again, momentum here, possibility for the Falcons as Dawson Parks takes the snap, pass out to Koa, gets the ball in space down the sideline, and they will mark him. Looks to be right at the sticks for the first down marker, as they do give him the first down. So great play so far. Those screen plays and little passes out of the backfield to the running backs have been the best plays, and a couple big runs for the Falcons. Again, pass out to Koa Grace, this time just over his head. That ball play, Koa again wide open. Just ball a little bit overthrown by number 12, Dawson Parks, as he was under a little bit of duress. Got a minute 53 left in this first half. Will be 2nd and 10 from the Titan 36-yard line. Dawson Parks in shotgun formation. Screen to Koa Grace. He has some space down the sideline, gets out of bounds to stop that clock with a minute 45. So Staley, a little bit of offensive momentum here, starting to move the ball, making those in-game adjustments that we've seen them do so far this season. Just the ones they've made earlier in this half did not pan out. But the little screen game and short pass game is working good on this drive as Koa Grace takes the handoff, looking for space. Good for a gain of about 2. Will be 2nd and 8 from the Lee Summit West 20-yard line with a minute 20 left in this first half. Staley threatening really for about the second time. Dawson is in trouble, and he is sacked, as that will keep this clock moving, and the Falcons whistle for a timeout with a minute 06 left in this first half. So definitely not what they wanted on that play, but still you're in field goal range here somewhat. Get a few more yards, could be a chip shot, but definitely looking for a touchdown here, is that would be what would really push this offensive momentum for Staley back up and maybe juice this crowd, get the crowd back into it, as we do have a lively crowd earlier in this game, but very quickly quieted as Lee Summit West jumped out to that 26-0 lead. Definitely a touchdown is what Coach Light in this Staley offense is looking for. It's number 12, Dawson Parks, leads his offense back out onto the field for this 3rd down and 18 play from the Lee Summit West 29-yard line. Dawson takes the snap. Pass is complete to number 2, Trevor Dusenberry, with 50 seconds remaining. Clock does not stop as that pass is completed. Falcons hurry to the line, try to get this snap off. Dawson rolling out to his left, looking to pass. Intended for number 16, Jonathan Wyckoff, as he was wide open. As that was 4th down, and the Falcons turn the ball over on downs. So Falcons go for it, unable to convert, but definitely showed a lot of signs of life on that last drive as Staley defense comes back out with 39 seconds left as the Titans look to be just going to take a knee here. Is not going to risk, and they will go into halftime with a 26-0 lead against the Staley Falcons team. Both teams start heading to the locker room here with 5 seconds left. And that concludes our first half of play. Lee Summit West Titans 26, Staley Falcons 0. And here's a word from our sponsors.
Buying or selling a house should not feel like a marathon. Let Charlie Gomez Real Estate go the extra mile for you and your family. Contact Charlie at charliegomez@kw.com or 816-977-1318. Insurance Express, proud sponsor of North Kansas City school activities and N2 sports. Contact Rusty for a free quote today and let Insurance Express find a policy to protect what you value most. Insurance Express, 816-437-8111.
Canning Orthodontics is proud to see their beautiful smiles all over the North Kansas City School District. Visit canningorthodontics.com and see how they can make you smile. Need cash fast? Head to Kansas City Credit Union at 7245 North Oak Traffic Way. Thank you to Kaifer USA and their partnership with the North Kansas City School District. Come to Zaxby's and try our chicken fingers, wings, sandwiches, salads, and more. Visit Zaxby's.com for a full menu and to order online.
Sharp Masonry has provided world-class brick and stone construction and repair to the Kansas City area and surrounding areas for over 6 decades. Contact us at sharpmasonry1@gmail.com for further questions.
A joyful praise. So the evening is upon us. Even the sun will rise after the darkest night, when no one sleeps. Drum majors, is your band ready? You may now take the field for your performance. The band would like to express thanks to all of the families of the Newmark 8th grade and Gateway 6th graders who made arrangements to be part of this evening's festivities. Staff would also like to extend sincere appreciation and thanks to the parents and family members that continuously and tirelessly support these students. Thanks to each and every one of you for all that you do.
One of our guys says that we're in like shoulder pad days. So they came and got all the guys with the back. Welcome back to Stanley Falcon.
And welcome back, Falcon Nation, for this second half here from the District Activities Complex at State High School. The Lee Summit West Titans lead your Staley Falcons 26-0 as both teams are out on the field stretching before the second half begins. Some scores from around the Kansas City area on this Thursday night, as multiple games have been moved to tonight. We have Park Hill South leading Lee Summit 21-14 at halftime. Park Hill is currently losing to Raymore Peculiar 7-6. And Truman is playing William Chrisman, and William Chrisman is up 8-7 in that one in the third quarter. And that is all the scores I currently have that are here in the Kansas City area. So a couple games to keep your eye on, as Staley did beat Park Hill South and Lee Summit earlier in the season, and Park Hill South is leading that game. So interesting there to see that. And as Park Hill is losing to Raymore Peculiar at half, Staley will take on Park Hill later in this 2019 season, as that will be a game here at Staley High School on October 18th at 7 p.m., their second to last game. Coming up next week, the Falcons will be on the road at Liberty North. That game will be on October 4th at 7 p.m. And after that, they will travel all the way to St. Joe Central to take on the Indians on October 11th. And as I mentioned, they will come back home the next week and play Park Hill. And their last game of the season will be against Liberty on October 25th here again at the DAC at 7 p.m. So some future games to look forward to, and I hope everybody will make the trip to all of the away games and the home games, as our Falcons do travel well. Some things to point out from that first half: Staley offense turning that ball over multiple times, causing a little bit huge, not a little bit, huge momentum swings in the favor of Lee Summit West, which has really led them to this 26-0 lead against your Staley Falcons. But this Staley sideline does look pumped for the second half, so maybe a little bit of a second win from these Falcons, as they will be receiving the second half kick. And definitely something I'm looking forward to seeing, as are they able to overcome adversity here, being down 26 points without their key starters? Who's going to step up and make a play? And that's really what it's going to come down to in the second half, is who's going to make a play for either side of the ball. Defensively, not really much you can change, really. You've done a great job for the Falcons, and just Titans have made a couple really good plays. Offensively, you got to take better care of that ball and not turn it over. Dawson, again, 2 interceptions that first half. Now gives him 3 on the season, something we've only seen once so far this season from Dawson. So really, offensively, got to find your way on offense and start and sustain drives, and not take care. You got to take care of that football, or else this game is just going to keep going the way it's been going all first half. And we are ready to get the second half underway, as that kick is away and will be kicked into the end zone for a Lee Summit West touchback. And the Falcons will start from their own 20-yard line to begin this second half of play.
If you lost your phone, they found it and it's in the concession stand. So check your pocket. If you don't have your phone, go to the concession stand.
I almost threw up my phone, so. It's not your phone, my laptop.
As Dawson Parks leads his offense back on the field for this first drive of this second half. Dawson Parks in shotgun formation. Going to be a handoff up the middle. Going to be gain of about 4 on the play. 3 or 4. 4 yards on the gain there by DeMont Marshall. Will be 2nd and 6 from the Falcons' 24-yard line. So second and manageable here. Get a couple more yards. Another handoff. Good play. Offensive line again doing their job. Pushing him, and he will be stopped. It will be good for a Falcon first down, though. So, again, probably scripted plays coming here from the Falcons as they've started the second half so far with a first down already. Something we didn't see that first half very much for the Falcons. Another handoff. And another good gain. Gain of about 4 on the play. Will be second down and 6 from the Falcon 37-yard line. Falcons in no huddle offense here. Dawson Parks using the hard count, trying to tempt that Lee Summit defensive line to jump across, to no avail though. As Dawson motions Joey. Another handoff to Dermont. Breaks free, uses his blockers pretty well. And ball is carried all the way to the 40-yard line. Will be 3rd and 3 from the Staley Falcon 40-yard line. Dawson handoff again. Good gain. Looks to be right at the line to gain. It should be good for another Falcon first down. As yes, it will be. So Falcons 2 first downs so far coming out in this no huddle offense. A little bit different look than we saw in that first half. So definitely momentum offensively coming back. Another handoff, and that run will be good for another gain of about 4. So Staley getting the job done so far on the ground to start the second half. Mylan Mitchell on the carry. Will be 2nd and 5 from the Staley 48-yard line. Dawson Parks in shotgun formation. Wide receiver stack set out to his left. Another handoff for Mylan Mitchell. Looks to be right at the first down marker again. Looks to be about a yard short, though. So they will mark him a yard short of that line to gain. So it will be 3rd and 1 for the Falcons as Dawson hands the ball off again to Mylan, who powers forward and breaks free out of a tackle. Huge run there by Mylan as the Falcons have found their momentum offensively with the running game, as at the end of that play there is a flag, and it looks to be against the Lee Summit West Titans, who again have been mostly talking this whole game. At the end of plays, they've had multiple personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct plays, and again unsportsmanlike on this play. So go ahead and march that ball forward more for the Falcons, as they are in the red zone and definitely on the move. So exactly what I stated, finding their way so far coming out of this second half, as Dawson Parks in shotgun formation again. Mylan Mitchell behind him. 2 wide receivers stacked set out to his right. Will be 1st and 10. Falcons from the Lee Summit West 12-yard line with 8:48 remaining in this third quarter. Ball comes out. Lee Summit West says they have it. The ball looks to be recovered by the Falcons, so Falcons will retain possession here. Excuse me, DeMont Marshall on that last carry for the Falcons. So it's the one thing I mentioned. Ball security for the Falcons needs to be on point this second half if they want to mount this comeback. As Dawson Parks in shotgun formation again. Another handoff to Mylan up the middle. Has room. Breaks a tackle. Runs into another one. And they push him all the way down inside the 5. as he is tackled down at the 4-yard line. Again, Falcons all running plays so far this drive, as they have figured out how to just pound the ball on the ground, start the second half. Looking good. See if they can capitalize here and finish this drive off. Another handoff to Milan, looking for space. Not going to get it, though, as he will lose a yard or two on that carry. And that will be 4th down. And the Falcons looking to go for it here, as they only need 2 yards for a first down. As normally we might see that heavy play that the Falcons like to run, where they huddle up and break it down and run the bigs out there, and they just run right up the middle. But something they're unable to do this week with a couple key players being out. Milan takes the handoff, and they're going to stop him short of that first down marker. So definitely something to build on for the Falcons. Not the way they wanted that drive to end, but definitely something they can build on offensively to hopefully keep doing that same thing as the Titans offense marches back onto the field to start their first drive of this second half. As the Falcons took about 6 minutes off that clock in their first drive. And a handoff for the Summit West. Good for about, this will be about 1 or none on the carry for Taylor Wilson for the Titans. So here another chance for the Falcons defense to get a big stop and give their offense a good starting field position to come back and hopefully get a drive started. At least Summit gonna hand that ball off again. Will be a better gain there. Looks to be tackled down right at that line of gain for the first down. Looks to be about a yard short, though. Will be 3rd and 1 from the Staley 15, Lee Summit West 15-yard line. See if the defense can make a big stop here. Stop this offense. Number 2 in motion for Lee Summit West. Motions into the backfield. Number 4, Sammy Cooper, quarterback, looking over to the sideline. He takes the snap. Going to be another handoff. I thought the ball came out there for a second. Just a helmet of a Staley Falcon, who will have to come out for one play. Going to be number 2, Mason Keever's helmet, who came off on that last play. As they did get a first down on that last play. So it will be 1st and 10 from the Titan 16-yard line with 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Falcons defense looking for a big stop to get that ball back to their offense. Titans in shotgun formation. 4 looking to pass. Number 15, the intended receiver, as that ball falls incomplete. So Lee Summit West unable to connect on deep passes down the field so far this game, but they have been able to move the ball somewhat down the field on this defense. On scramble plays by number 4, Sammy Cooper, the Titans quarterback, and a couple just short passes, as that is another RPO for the Titans in big space. Another big gain for the Titans as he's tackled right at the 39-yard line of the Titans. Will be 1st and 10 Titans. Trevor Cardell on the last reception for the Titans. Titans bringing out that hurry-up offense. Another RPO. And you
Skating towards my
decent
side.
chunk of yardage there for the Titans as a flag comes in on the play. Falcons signaling it's against the Titans, and I believe that is the call. Let's check our flag. It will be against the Titans. It is holding as that first down play will all be for naught.
My nail artist was like, this will last at least like 4 weeks without trimming. BS. And on most people it does. I'm rough on my hands because I'm like 4.
So after that penalty, back the Titans up big time. That is a 10-yard penalty, as it will be 1st and 22 from the Lee Summit West 27-yard line. Number 4, Sammy Cooper, leading his offense here. 2 wide receivers split to each side. Running back behind him in the backfield in shotgun formation, looking to pass. The ball will be deflected by number 7, Kendrick Stone. Great coverage there. Almost a pick. Would have been big play, as that brings up 2nd and 22 for the Titans. Titans again coming out here. Sammy's got 2 wide receivers out to his right, 1 out to his left, 1 in the backfield. Fake handoff to the running back, looking to go deep, as he's got a wide receiver, number 15, and big play there for the Titans, and he will be forced out of bounds into Falcon territory. Looks like the Titans are going to hurry to the line here, as he was forced out of bounds at the Staley 42-yard line. 1st and 10, Lee Summit West. Number 4, Sammy Cooper, wide receiver to each side, running back in the backfield. A fake toss and a handoff to number 2, as he almost gets upended there, but breaks free and is able to get all the way down to the Falcons' 25-yard line. Good for another Lee Summit West first down. As the Titans kind of beat themselves to start this drive, back themselves up deep into their own territory, and a big play 2 plays ago. And now they are marching into Staley territory with 2 running backs in the backfield for Sammy Cooper. And that ball is completed but dropped on the play. A.J. Russo, number 14, the intended receiver that last play for the Titans. 2nd and 10 from the Staley 25-yard line. Two wide receivers out to Sammy's left, 2 out to his right, running back in the backfield. Wide receiver in motion, rolling out to his left, looking to pass, under pressure. That ball is caught, and he is immediately tackled down by a big hit there by the Staley defense. As that is good for another Lee Summit West touchdown, first down with 3:17 remaining in this third quarter of play. It'll be 1st and 10, Lee Summit West from the Falcon 11-yard line. Number 4 rolling out to his right, looking to pass. That was a block in the back, but Sammy Cooper does end up picking up about 3 or 4. As I think I mentioned, Hayden Gregg got definitely a legal block in the back, but no call. So we'll bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Titans from the Staley 6-yard line. $2:13 remaining in this third quarter. Quick third quarter so far, as both teams seem to be trying to run this clock out. Quick handoff there to number 2. It will be 3rd down and 1. Cade Coons on the last tackle for the Falcons. It will be 3rd and 1 from the Staley 2-yard line with 1:45 remaining in this third quarter. Sammy Cooper in shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers out to his left, 1 out to his right. Number 2 in the backfield for the Titans. Sammy takes the snap, handoff up the middle, and he gets into the end zone for another Lee Summit West touchdown. Makes the score 32-0 in favor of Lee Summit West. Number 81 on for the point after for the Titans. His kick is up and through the uprights to make the score 33-0 Lee Summit West. As the Falcons will get ready to receive this kickoff with 1:21 remaining in the third quarter. So far, not what the Falcons expected this outcome to be of this game. I know Coach Light does not want a goose egg on that scoreboard, so definitely Falcons offense looking to at least put a field goal on the scoreboard here. Like I said, they have the ability to put up 33 points in a blink of an eye, but so far just unable to get anything going offensively. And I think not having that one extra day to prepare for this game and being down a couple guys on both sides of the ball has really hurt this Falcons team, as that kick is away and it will be fielded and muffed there by number 22, Fabian McLeod, as it bounces out of bounds. So no harm, no foul. And the Falcons will take possession right at their own 8-yard line. 1st and 10 Falcons with 1:19 remaining in this third quarter. Check of the weather here at the District Activities Complex. It is currently 69 degrees and mostly cloudy on this Thursday night as Dawson Parks leads his offense back out on the field, and he's going to keep it himself, but not going to get much. It looks like he did lose a few yards on that play. Looks to be 2nd and 12 from the Falcons' own 6-yard line with 45 seconds remaining in this third quarter. As another handoff. And it looks like there was a face mask on that last play. There did come a flag. A flag came flying in at the end of that play. And that is the call. Face mask against the Titans. So let's see. Staley, last drive, was able to capitalize on a few mistakes by this Titans team. Just unable to get the job done on 4th down. Only needed 2 yards to get a first down when they were inside the Titans' 5-yard line. Unable to do that. The Titans made a few mistakes that last defensive drive. So they just had a face mask and a deep ball for Ramon. That ball is incomplete. And 2 flags come in on that play as that deep ball down the side of the Ramon looked to be pass interference against the Titans, as we will get our call from the official here. And that is the call, pass interference against the Titans, as number 28 looked to be all over Ramon, currently shaking his head down on the field saying, no, there's no way. At least Summit West sideline reacting, but looked to be a pretty obvious hand all over number 1, Ramon Shelton. That pass interference call does give the Falcons a first down. So Falcons need to capitalize here as Summit West has made back-to-back mistakes. Dawson Parks in shotgun formation. Going to be a handoff to Mylan Mitchell. Be good for about 3 yards with 15 seconds winding down in this third quarter, as that probably will be the last play of the third quarter. Indeed it will, as the Falcons walk towards the sideline in anticipation of the start of this fourth quarter. At the end of 3 quarters, the Titans lead 33, Falcons nothing. So as we get ready for this start of the fourth quarter, not looking too good for the Falcons, as they've been unable to put any points on the board thus far. Like I said, they do have the ability to come back in this game, but at the start of the fourth quarter, not looking likely. As number 25, Koa Grace, takes the handoff. Will be forced out of bounds. Will be good for a gain of about a few yards here. Just to be 2 yards on that last carry for Koa Grace. Will be 2nd down and 8 from the Falcons' 45-yard line. Dawson Parks rolling to his left, looking deep for Ramon. Almost able to hit him in stride. Just overthrown slightly as Dawson Parks was under heavy duress as he did get that ball away. Offensive line, like I said, missing a few key players. And Dawson Parks has been under constant duress this whole game, running for his life out of the backfield. As he does get this punt away. High punt. Will take a bounce and be downed at Lee's Summit West's 20-yard line. And that is where the Titans will take over 1st and 10 with 11:39 remaining in the second half of play. Summit West in shotgun formation. Going to be a handoff. Number 2 gets a few, but then hit hard. What to be by number 50, Hayden Gregg. Sammy Cooper for the Titans in shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers set to each side. Running back in the backfield. Going to be another read option. Going to hand it off to number 2, Taylor Wilson. Gets a couple. Will be forced out of bounds. Number 15, Braden Robertson, forced him out of bounds on that last play. Will be 3rd and 5 for the Titans from their own 25-yard line. Falcons bringing pressure. Sammy looking to pass. And that ball did fall incomplete. However, there was a flag on the play. Looks like it will be against the Falcons. Number 7, Kendrick Stone, was in coverage. Pass interference either on the Falcons or offensive pass interference on the Titans, but definitely looked to me like it was defensive. As we will get our call here from the head official. That is indeed the call. Pass interference against the Falcons. There is 10:52 remaining in this fourth quarter. The Summit West leads it 33-0. As that will give the Titans an automatic first down. Will be 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. As Sammy's looking to pass. Number 15, who makes a guy miss, and he is into open field, but he is going to be tackled down. 2 flags come flying in on the play. Falcons signaling it is against the offense. Look to be either a hold by the Titans. Officials conferring here is indeed holding against Lee Summit West. Will give them a first down, though, as that hold occurred after the ball was caught and he was already running with the ball. 1st and 10, East Summit West from the Falcons' 44-yard line. 10:30 remaining here in the second half. The ball's screen play out to number 23. And another flag comes in. Lots of flags here. Holding again against the Titans. So back, the Titans up 5 yards. As it will be 1st and 15 from the Falcon 49-yard line for the Titans. Read option there. Braden Robertson not fooled as he takes Sammy Cooper down. For no gain. Cade Coons and Miles Howard on that last stop for the Falcons. 9:40 remaining in this fourth quarter. Sammy Cooper in shotgun formation. Fake handoff. Deep drop. Hayden Gregg got free. Able to escape. Marwan in pursuit. Escapes him. Makes a couple people miss. And he is in open field. Kendrick Stone able to make the tackle, though, for the Falcons. As a big play for the Titans results in a first down for the Titans all the way down to the Falcon 12-yard line. Another handoff for the Titans, and he takes it into the end zone for another Lee Summit West touchdown. It will make it 39-0 in favor of Lee Summit West. And number 50, Hayden Gregg, shaken up on the play. Looks to be his foot or ankle. Walking gingerly off to the sideline. Number 81 on for the point after to make the score 40. Number 81's kick is up, and it is good. Score is 40, Lee Summit West 0, Staley. As the Falcons break huddle and come back out to receive the kick from Lee Summit West after that touchdown to make the score 40-0. Falcons still searching for life offensively. They had a good drive coming out of the halftime and just could not punch it across that first down marker, as it was 4th and 2. All they needed was 2 yards to get a first down, and they were going to be sitting pretty right at the goal line, unable to do that. Turn the ball over on downs, Lee Summit West, and, well, here we are, 40-0, Lee Summit West. So that last kick did go out of bounds. That will give the Falcons good starting field position with 8:50 remaining, as we have gone to a running clock here in the fourth quarter. So definitely not what the Falcons were expecting here at home, but nonetheless, still a chance to come out here and compete, and definitely gave a lot of guys the opportunity to make plays on both sides of the ball that probably aren't out there all the time, as Staley will start this drive from their own 35-yard line, 1st and 10, with 8:06 remaining in this fourth quarter. Another handoff to Milan, who takes it up for a gain of about 5. Will be 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line of the Staley Falcons. 7:45 left in this fourth quarter. I have a feeling Falcons just trying to run this clock out and avoid giving up any more points, as they are taking their time in between snaps and just running the ball. Dawson Parks looking to pass, though. Deep ball to Ramon, but falls incomplete. Underthrown there by number 12, Dawson Parks. He was open, just underthrown. So those two unable to connect at all this game, as Lee Summit West has done an outstanding job keeping him under wraps and containing him this whole game. Something we have not seen any other team Staley has played so far this season be able to do, as Ramon has 8 touchdowns so far this season through 4 games. Will be 5 here in about 6.5 minutes, as that ball falls incomplete, intended for number 25, Koa Grace. It'll be 4th and 6. And the Falcons will punt the ball away. Number 12, Dawson Parks, on to punt the ball. Number 1 is back deep for the Titans to receive this kick with 6 minutes remaining in this second half of play. That snap is low, hit the ground, but Dawson Parks able to field it and does make a nice punt, as that punt bounces, takes a nice Staley bounce all the way down to the 11-yard line. And Lee Summit West comes back out for this drive, starting from their own 11-yard line with 5:10 remaining in this second half of play. Sammy, a little pitch out to the running back, able to get some space, but tackled down for a gain of about 7 or 8 on the play. There is a flag on the play. And it is against the Titans holding, as Staley has put in a few of their second teamers, as They are down by 40. Should be 1st and 15 from the Titans' own 5-yard line. Another handoff for the Titans. Able to break free. And he will get past that first down marker. Good for another first down for the Titans. Number 42, Colin Birch, and number 7, Kendrick Stone on that last tackle for the Falcons. Titans winding down this clock as number 18, Titans backup quarterback, has come into the game now. Another handoff to number 24 and tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Will be 2nd and 10 from the Lee Summit West 25-yard line with 3 minutes remaining in the second half. So not the performance Coach Light and his team anticipated against this Lee Summit West Titans team, but nonetheless really almost just looked overmatched with a couple early turnovers for this Falcons offense as Lee Summit West gets a gain of about 5 on that play. Will be 3rd and 5. As I was saying, just a couple key turnovers forced by that Titan defense resulted in a fumble return for a touchdown, a pick 6. Really, momentum swings jumped out in favor of the Titans early, and they took advantage, and that is exactly what you would expect from a team like this who struggled early in the season, losing their first game to Park Hill, but has come back since and found their way, and they look to have continued that success here against your Staley Falcons. As number 97, Carter Kinslow, got in on that stop along with a few other Falcons. And Staley rotating their guys, their second teamers in and out here as Lee Summit West will punt this ball away. A little confusion here as you got the guys that really you don't, coming into a game like this, not really expecting to play. But like Coach Light says, you got to be ready to play, and confusion for both sides here as Lee Summit West does call a timeout to get that confusion cleared up. And Lee Summit West will walk out of here with a 40-0 victory over your Staley Falcons. So there's 53.3 seconds remaining in this second half of play. Falcons will be getting this ball back on a punt. But likely take a knee and head to the locker room to end this game. That punt is away. High kick. Going to bounce, and it'll bounce back into Titan territory. That ball is downed. And here comes this Staley offense with 30 seconds remaining, as they will only be able to get one playoff here. As that will conclude the game, as I believe the clock should have stopped, but nonetheless, this game is over, and Lee Summit West takes the W 40-0 over your Staley Falcons. As this has been a fun one, I am Jake Ballou, signing off for Into Sports.